Second graders, we are getting ready to begin our story, The First Tortilla. So I thought today we could do a quick review of our vocabulary first. So when our words come on the screen, I want you to repeat them after me. And I want you to think about those meanings that we talked about. Visualize it or think about how you might use that word in a sentence. Here we go. Awaken, prize. Are you repeating these after me? I hope so. Cliffs, mountain, suffer, rainbow, and volcano. Excellent job. Think about these words. Is there one that is a noun that you earn after winning something? What word am I thinking of? What word means when you have a lot of pain? Great. Let's keep talking about this story, but I want to teach you a little bit about what a legend is today. We have been talking about lots of different genres. We've talked about fables and we've talked about myths. We've been talking about the moral or the lesson that we're learning. We're learning that those stories usually use animals as characters. We know they're pretty short and that they're old. Today, a legend is another genre. It has some similarities to fables and myths, but there's just a little difference also. So up on our posters, this tells me that a legend is a story that has been told many, many times, just like a fable and a myth. It has a lesson or a moral. We usually learn something from it, a life lesson. With a legend, though, it usually talks about a person. They don't use animals in a legend. Usually it's some kind of a hero. So on this one picture, it might be hard for you to see this, but if you've ever heard of Robin Hood or Paul Bunyan, okay, those are human characters. And sometimes it's hard to tell if this story is all fact or all fiction, because sometimes there are parts that are a little true, but then there are parts that are fiction. The other thing with a legend is it has to deal with the culture. So when you're reading a legend, it deals with that culture, that environment, which is something that's new. So today, when we read The First Tortilla, think about some of these characteristics. You'll see human characters, possibly a hero. It will tie in specifically to a culture of that character. And there's parts that we will think, oh, that's definitely true. That could happen. It could be a fact. And there's parts that will be fictional. So enjoy reading our story today, and we will revisit it again next week. I'll see you Monday.